Hey guys, it's Yuto here from slushyrecipes.com and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious and spicy ramen dish called Taiwan Ramen. Despite the name, it was actually created in Nagoya, Japan, which is near where I live. Let's get started. So this recipe makes 2 portions and I'm gonna make a dashi first. Take a large bowl and add 1 dried shiitake mushroom and 1 sheet of kombu dried kelp with 600 ml of cold water. This is the base of the broth that gives ramen umami and depth of flavor. I'm gonna leave that to soak for about 30 minutes. If you want it to be extra flavorful, you can do this the night before. Anyway, now I'm gonna show you how to make the pork. For this, you will need 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 100 grams about quarter pound of pork mince, a pinch of salt and pepper, 1 teaspoon of fresh ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, 4 roughly chopped dry red chilies, and half a tablespoon of Sichuan chili paste called tobanjan. Start by heating your pan on medium and I'm gonna add the sesame oil. I'm gonna grate the ginger and garlic straight into the pan, fry for a minute or so until it's fragrant. You can also use a garlic crusher if you prefer. Now add your pork mince with a pinch of salt and pepper. We just want to fry until it's browned. Taiwan ramen is kinda like a Japanese-Taiwanese fusion dish. It's based on a dish called noodles. A Taiwanese chef in Nagoya adopted the recipe for Japanese tastes and served it to his workers in Nagoya. From there it became a hit and a regular item on the menu. I heard you can't even find any dish like it in Taiwan traditionally, so in Taiwan apparently it's called Nagoya Ramen. It's reversed. It's seriously spicy, it's no joke. You might think Japanese people can't handle spicy food, but if you try this Taiwan ramen, I think you'll change your mind. So the pork is cooked, add the tobanjan and chopped chilies. Mix it up to help incorporate all the ingredients. We call this kinda seasoned pork Taiwan mince. I actually use a similar recipe for our tantan and ramen. It's fragrant and spicy, it's so good. Once it's all mixed, set it aside for later. You can put a lid on top to keep it warm. Now we're gonna make the broth. For this you will need the dashi stock we made earlier, 600 ml. Of dashi, 1.5 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1.5 tablespoon of chicken stock, and 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce. So take the dashi and bring it to a boil. Once it's starting to boil, remove the kombu and shiitake mushroom. We take them out because boiling kombu and shiitake for too long can start to extract some unwanted flavor. It can become a bit bitter and the kombu starts to get slimy too. Now bring down the heat to a simmer and add the chicken stock. Mix it until it's dissolved. I'm using Chinese chicken stock powder, but other chicken bouillons also works. Next we can add the soy sauce and oyster sauce. This broth is quite simple, it's light yet flavorful. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Mix it well and once everything is incorporated, leave it to simmer while we cook our noodles. Bring a pot of water to the boil and add your noodles. I'm using 220 grams of fresh ramen noodles for 2 portions. If you're using dry noodles, you'll need about 110 grams. Just follow the instruction on the packet. Taiwan ramen is often made with thicker noodles. So once they're cooked, let's dish up. First, put the noodles in a bowl. Put the pork on top and then add the soup. Finally, sprinkle with Chinese chives and it's done. Super easy and delicious Taiwan ramen. If you like this recipe, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We're also working on new recipes and we have lots of new ramen recipes coming soon. Thanks for watching, see you next time.